Hello everyone, how are you and welcome to another video on React Native course. So guys, in today's video we are going to learn about Firebase database. So as you know, for authentication we are using two process. First one is email and password authentication, and the second one is sign in with Google. So to implement authentication we will use Firebase in this series. So guys, first of all, what we need to do, we have to go to the React Native Firebase website. So just type React Native Firebase and go to this first link. So here you can find all the guidelines, like how you can integrate Firebase, how you can get started, etc. So the first thing is that, and the second thing is, guys, we will use Firebase Console for authentication. So type Firebase Console and go to the Firebase Console website. And guys, over here you need to go to the console, and here guys you will find this dashboard over here. So here you have to click this get started with Firebase project, and now here you have to enter your project name. So I will enter coding with Zen. Okay, so you can name it whatever you want to name it. Let's just continue and then continue and then continue. Now select the default account for Firebase and create project. Now guys, your project will be created. Okay guys, so now you can see your Firebase project is ready. Now you can press continue button and you will go inside your Firebase project like this. Now guys, we will go to the website over here. Now first of all, what we will do, that we will read the documentation. So guys, this is the installation for Expo project. We are not using Expo, we will skip this. This is also for Expo guys, Expo, we don't need Expo, so we will go more down over here. This is also for Expo, and this is for CLI, React Native CLI non-Expo. So we will follow the guidance after this heading. Okay friends, so our first step is to install this package, which is yarn add react native firebase /app. So we will paste this command inside our project and press enter. Okay guys, so before doing this step we will do one more step. So guys, when you go inside your Android and app folder, you will find this debug key store. So this debug key store generated automatically guys when you created your React Native application, and here we are going to regenerate this debug key store, and we will regenerate it according to our this project. First of all, I will go inside a folder. So I will go inside my document folder and key store. I will remove this and open this inside a terminal. Okay guys, so I will first of all I will type my password over here. So my password will be geo survey coding with Zen, and okay, now my password and alias are same. Okay, now I will save it. Okay guys, so on Mac OS instruction we have to open the terminal and run the above command. Okay, I will copy it, and in Windows guys you need to open the command prompt or PowerShell and run the above command, and there is some note. So key tool must be in path. So if your key tool, so make sure guys in Windows your key tool exe is present inside this path. Okay guys, so by default it present inside this path, but if you install your Android Studio somewhere else, so please provide that path. Okay, now guys, what we will do, we will go inside the folder. I will provide store password, so I will copy this and go to the store password. Okay, so store password will be this. Okay, and key tool, key store, debug key store password, and guys, I will also um, replace this with my this, and key password, guys, this is also this according to my project. Now I just need to press enter, guys. Now you have to provide some answers. Okay, what is your first name? I will say Zain. Organization unit, I will enter coding with Zen. Okay, coding with Zen. Name of the organization, I will enter that one more time again. So city will be Karachi, province is Sindh, and two letter of country code, which is PK, and okay, so all the thing is correct. Just enter yes and press enter, and now your key store will be generated over here. Now guys, you need to just copy your key store, go inside your project folder. So React Native, this Android app. Now I will paste it and I will replace with the new one. Okay guys, so this is it. Okay guys, so our debug key store is successfully created and we also replace it with the new one. Now we will continue. Okay, now friends, what we will do, we will go inside the documentation one more time. And guys, here we have to, first of all, we will add Android inside our Firebase, and then we will add iOS after that. So guys, for Android, what you need to do is to first of all cd into your Android, and you have to run this command. So let's do that. So this is my project. I will cd into my Android, and then guys, I will gradle. First of all, I will run one more command because we entered a new debug key store, which is gradle clean. Okay, so this will clean our gradle. Since this is running, then after that we have to run gradle sign in report. So I will copy this and run this gradle sign in report. So guys, after that you see a lot of things over here. Okay, so now we need to search debug Android test, this value. And guys, there are a lot of debug Android tests, so you need to go in. For that you need to see for that which is store inside your folder. Okay, now guys, we will, now guys, what we will do, we will go and press this button Android, and then guys, we need to provide Android package name. So the package name, you will find it inside your app source main manifest, or you or so okay, so after that go to Java and main activity dot kt this, and guys, this is your package name. So copy this and paste it over here. Now you have to provide a nickname. So I will say coding with Zen. Okay, now you have to provide your SHA-1 key. So SHA-1 key, guys, you can get it from here. So this is your SHA-1. So copy this SHA-1 and provide over here. Now go to register app. So click this button. Now it will configure. Yes, now now Firebase will provide you Google service.json file, and then you need to download it, and you have to place it inside your app folder. Okay, so my app, this is my app folder. I will go to the download, copy this and paste it over here. Then guys, you need to press next, and then next, and continue to console. So this is how you can add Android application to your Firebase. And guys, after that, so we already done this step also. So add this. Okay, so guys, first of all, we will see if this thing is added inside your Android build.gradle file. So you will go inside your Android and then build.gradle. Here you can class path, inside the dependencies class path. Okay, so it's saying add me. Okay, so I will copy this, and guys, I will add it over here. Okay, so I will add it and I will provide this, this, this. Okay, same as the above one. Okay, okay guys, now I will save it, and let's move more further. So we need to add this inside our Android app build.gradle. So Android app and build.gradle, and above over here you need to provide this services. Now save this file also. So this is it for the Android setup. So let's run our application, and if our application is successfully built, which means that all the things are working fine. Okay, so we will run our application. So guys, to run our application, I will tell you one more command, which is yarn android. Okay, so in a previous video we are running npx react native run android, but now we will run this command yarn android, and it will act same as the previous command. Why the build is failed? Okay, so don't worry, we will run our yarn android command one more time. Okay, or geosurvey, or guys, there is already a geosurvey application. I think that's why our build is failing. So uninstall that if you have a old one, and I think now it will be installed successfully. So that what was the problem? The problem was that our old build is installed in our emulator. So old build means that as you know, we change our debug keystore. So that's why you need to install the old build from your Android emulator. This is a new build, so it will install successful. So make sure that you uninstall the application which is already installed inside your emulator. Okay guys, so let's wait. Okay, now yeah, so now you can see the application is successfully opened. Okay friends, so now you can see that we didn't get any errors, so which means that our Firebase is successfully installed in our Android app. and in the next video I will show you how you can install in iOS application. Okay, then we will move towards the authentication. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like this and learn a lot from this video. If you like it, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care and have a good day.